to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better.
Right.
But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey. Check 9, check 9. Showing it, showing it. Hot 7, hot 7. Check play ball.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 65 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready, ready. 50. All day. Anyway.
On second down, Ingram. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Next to score, Packers 29, Ravens 17.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Being chased out left. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in. Their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Stepping up, he'll try. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the go. He's coming. We got jump up. Check three.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
Single receiver, hey. Single receiver. Check. Check 13. Check 13.
Throwing now is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 30 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Back to throw, Rodgers. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction.